Hello, and welcome to my very first spectral center video self-hypnosis workshop. And it's the spring equinox, so we're going to focus on spring energy, on shifting into a new season, on leaving behind anything from the winter from last year. So if you're anything like me, I feel like I haven't fully entered the new year energy yet. Like I feel like it's the middle of March, almost the end of March, and like I haven't really done that much. Not that much has happened. It's normal because, well, the real like energetic start of the year is now. And it doesn't make sense also to make huge transformations, new shifts, start new things, start a new year, feel new in the depths of January when it's, dark and cold. Obviously, depending on where you're at in the world, but everything about nature, the earth, astrology even tells us that this is the real start of the year. The energy is shifting. Animals are waking up, giving birth. There is a new life. All of the plants are growing. So I think it's pretty fair to say this is the real new start of the year. So everything up until this point has just been, resting, preparation, also maybe shedding from last year. And if this is not also your experience and you have had a very productive 2024 so far, congratulations, but I think you can still benefit from this self-hypnosis in order to really bring this kind of supercharged spring energy and feel this shift that is happening around us anyways, and to make the most of this spring energy. So basically the way this is going to go, I'm going to do this kind of introduction, then we are going to move into a 20-25 minute guided hypnosis session, and then I'll take a couple of minutes at the end to just kind of reflect, come back to this day. If you have never done any kind of hypnosis, hypnotherapy, self-hypnosis before, don't sweat it. You can't do it wrong. Just take this moment to relax, be present, listen to my voice. I'm going to ask you to feel some things in the body, to make some visualizations. And the idea being that once we're kind of in this very relaxed state, the subconscious mind becomes a little bit more available, and we are able to make quite deep transformational shifts in our subconscious mind, which have the potential to benefit our lives in really amazing and permanent ways. So yeah, at the very least, take this moment to kind of relax and just, be along for the ride, see it as an exploration. There's absolutely nothing to be nervous about, but don't do it while you're driving or operating any machinery. Hopefully you're in a pretty comfortable place where you can take a few minutes to kind of check out and really focus on the inner world, the inner landscape, and take this kind of journey into your own mind. So With that being said, let's get started. I'll invite you to get as comfortable as possible and take a nice deep breath. You can allow your gaze to fix on the video, on something in your own room, or allow the eyes to close down completely and just allow the sound of my voice to guide you. And as you take another deep breath, allow this breath to feel like a kind of a wave of relaxation. Breathe in peace. Breathe in calm. Breathe in softness and relaxation. Feel this relaxation as it enters your nostrils and moves up throughout the whole head. Feel this wave of relaxation moving down the neck, through the shoulders, allowing the shoulders to become so heavy now. Feeling this soft relaxation, this calmness permeate the whole upper body, the rib cage, the back, and feeling it move down into the belly, the internal organs, the hips and the pelvic bowl, feeling the hips kind of loosen and soften and widen now. And then feeling this wave of relaxation as it moves down through the thighs, around the knees, down the shins and the calves, throughout the ankles and down, out the bottom of the feet. And now allow each exhalation to bring a softening, a loosening to the body, feeling softer and looser, a release with each exhalation now. And you can just allow this cycle of bringing in relaxation, peace, a sense of calm, and breathing out a release, a loosening, a softness. And I'd like you to begin to imagine that you're seated or laying out just as you are now, so comfortable, but in a beautiful forest on a spring afternoon. This wild and lush forest around you, grounded on the soft forest floor. And just feeling each time that you exhale, any tension, any energy that you've been holding on to, released right into the ground beneath you. And if you haven't already, close your eyes down and feel any energy, any tension just kind of seeping into, leaking down, melting into the soft ground beneath you. And knowing that you can allow the conscious mind, the thinking mind, the critical mind to soften and to release, to take a small break, to kind of fade into the background now. And as you do that, you can allow the subconscious mind, the creative mind, the imagination to dilate, to open, to widen. Just even feel your consciousness become like roots underneath your body, underneath the soil, spreading out, widening, deepening, seeking out sustenance and nutritious nutrients, connection, the deep roots of your subconscious mind. And even though you're already feeling so soft and so deeply relaxed, I'm going to count you down from 10 to 1. And with each number that you hear, you will feel more and more deeply and softly relaxed. Your subconscious mind becoming more and more open and available. So starting with the number 10, and easily focusing on the sound of my voice, and all you need to do is just focus on the sound of my voice. And the more that you focus on the sound of my voice, the more and more deeply relaxed you will become. And the more and more relaxed you become, the more you will be able to easily focus on the sound of my voice. And the more that you focus on the sound of my voice, the more and more deeply relaxed you become as I count you down. 10 and 9. More and more relaxed with each number that you hear now. 9 and 8. 8 and 7. Deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. 7 and 6. You're doing great. 6 and 5. More and more deeply relaxed now. More relaxed than you ever even thought possible. 5 and 4. 4 and 3, 3 and 2, 2 and 1. So deeply, sweetly, softly relaxed, the subconscious mind completely open to any positive suggestion for the improvement of your life. In this deep hypnotic rest, laying here in this lush and beautiful forest in the afternoon. And in a moment, I'll invite you to go even a little bit deeper into this winter earth and imagine yourself as a little bear cub, deep in a little den, hibernating for the winter. So just begin to feel yourself this soft and sleepy little bear cub who has been hibernating all winter long. This little bear, so soft and cozy, who is about to wake up for the spring, for the shift in season, who is about to begin the year. And just knowing that this bear has absolutely no guilt or preoccupation about sleeping for months, about taking this time to regenerate, to rest, to wait it out for the right conditions to thrive. And as you feel yourself, this cozy little bear, deep in this den, soft and sleepy, knowing that we want to emerge from this den better than ever, refreshed and ready, and so it might be necessary to let some things go. So I'll invite you in a moment to begin to bring up, to allow to arise any thoughts, patterns, beliefs, behaviors that have been maybe kind of holding you back, anything that's been feeling heavy in your life, anything left over from last year or even the year before or many years, or maybe something that's just been kind of weighing on you these past days or weeks or months. But allowing any kind of tension, any patterns, any cycles that you're ready to release now arise in your mind just like a dream. In the privacy of your own deep subconscious mind, just allowing any energy, any tension that's no longer serving you, that you do not wish to bring into this new season. Allowing it to arise now. Knowing that we're going to get rid of it in just a few minutes, allowing this energy, this cycle, these patterns, beliefs, behaviors, your relationship with them, and the kind of narrative around them to play out as a dream in your mind now. And you can even begin to feel this energy as a kind of constricting feeling, as a heaviness, beginning to feel it like this kind of heavy, compacted snow around you in this den that you're kind of starting to outgrow. And knowing that we're going to get rid of it forever in just a moment, allowing this kind of sense of heaviness, of constriction, of being held back, of being constricted, maybe even a little bit trapped by these old patterns, cycles. And feeling this kind of discomfort, of this constriction in the body, and feeling it just as much as you need to be able to get rid of it forever. And when I count down from 3 to 1 in just a moment, you are going to receive the signal just like this hibernating bear receives a signal from the sun, from the air, from the earth, that it's time to get up, it's time to shift, it's time to change. You will receive this signal also from the earth. And the sun will begin to melt away this snow, this sense of constriction. So on 3 and 2, 2 and 1, receiving this signal from the sun, from the earth, that it's the time to shift. And feeling this sun begin to melt away, to soften, to loosen all of this tension that's been around you, this thick, heavy snow, feeling it begin to melt away. And if you like, you can even kind of push away this energy with your hands, with your arms, with your body, feeling yourself kind of breaking out of this snow, of this tension, of this heaviness around you, and feeling so much lighter, feeling this energy, this bright warmth of the sun just melting away any energy that no longer serves you moving forward in your life, that you are not going to bring into the springtime. And just releasing it, just like the snow melts down into the ground as water to be turned into hydration and nourishment for everything that will now grow. So feeling yourself now completely free of all of this heavy snow. And feeling yourself on this kind of bare, green spring earth, and this bear cub, feeling this supercharged sun of the springtime, warming your skin, giving you the energy, this bright, glowy, sunny, fun, playful energy. Feel it absolutely warming your life, providing this shift, this transformation, supercharging your desire for self. And even imagining yourself as this little bear who has just emerged from a long slumber, this kind of excited to meet the world again, who is this bear who is hungry, who is seeking out any opportunity for nourishment, who's going after all of his desires, absolutely rested. This little bear seeking out and finding any opportunities, eating some berries or fishing for some fresh fish in the river, playing, greeting the world with excitement and joy. And knowing that each and every day moving forward, you are going to have this same little bear energy, seeking out opportunities, hungry for abundance and connection, excitement about greeting the world each day, and noticing this kind of supercharged energy of the springtime where everything grows and shifts and changes so quickly, allowing the sun to provide this energy that you need to make changes, to fulfill your desires for self. And this sense of excitement and noticing all of the beauty that the spring brings to you, each gift, like a little berry, little flowers, noticing so much the newness of life, greeting the world just like this bear who has woken up from a long slumber and is so hungry and excited and playful. And before we finish up, I'd like for you to take a moment to imagine yourself moving through your life over the next months, even the rest of the year, and just seeing your own growth, development, your own sense of abundance and fulfillment, seeing your own life play out in front of you, almost like a kind of time-lapse film, like a nature documentary, seeing all of your accomplishments, your joy, your growth over the coming months, supercharged by this springtime energy, just like the rest of the natural world. Easily moving forward, focused, full of energy and joy and playfulness. Finding joy and fun and abundance, feeling curious and excited and hungry for more. And knowing that each and every day moving forward, you will absolutely greet the day with this energy of this little bear waking up from hibernation. And so in a moment, I'm going to bring you back to this day by counting up from 1 to 5. So just taking one more soft moment in this forest in the springtime, breathing in this fresh newness, feeling the sun supercharging your desire, your life, your growth. And then slowly coming back to this day with 1 and 2, allowing some energy to return to the body. 2 and 3, finding yourself back in your room, in your space. 3 and 4, maybe wiggling the toes or the fingers a bit. 4 and 5, opening the eyes, softly returning back to this day, present, but feeling so much lighter, feeling full of joy and excitement, feeling free. So I will invite you to take a little stretch to kind of slowly come back to the present day, to the present moment. And if you were planning on going to sleep after this, you can just turn off the video and slip right into a sweet little bear slumber. And if you have something else planned for the day, just take a few moments to ground back in the day. Know that you will have this energy with you for the rest of the day, and go on with whatever you had planned. Thank you so much for being here for my very first video self-hypnosis workshop for this spring equinox. It's very special for me. I started studying hypnosis on the equinox. I did my very first group hypnosis session in my studio in Montreal a couple of years ago. It was on the equinox. Obviously, it's a beautiful moment to start something new, so that's why I'm really excited to be kind of moving in this new direction with my hypnosis practice, and I'm really happy to share this with you. I'm also spending the equinox here in rural Finland. It just feels like the perfect place for me to welcome the spring, so connected to the nature, and really witnessing this spring energy in a whole different way, being outside the city and here in this very special magical place. So follow along if you want to see some nature photos. Check out my Instagram. And stay tuned. See you next time. Happy spring equinox, and see you soon.